I feel like I've learned so much over the course of these 12 weeks. I've learned a lot of technical skills and a lot of technical information that I didn't anticipate learning about. And I feel like there's so much depth to the world of XR that it's, just a continual cycle of learning and being able to implement new skills, which is really cool. And I also feel like there's a lot of different skills and knowledge that I'll be able to apply in different mixed media projects as well, which is really exciting for me.
Really, what I will take from this is the reassurance that there are so many ways to tell a story and to create something that people can interact with, because my interest is in like comics and films, and and leveling it up to something more interactive that can still be artistic and creative is really interesting, and I probably would like to build on that further if I can. Well, I want to be a writer, so using Unity to possibly create some of the scenes and being able to see it physically would be really useful for stage and for visualizing it in my novels. So that would be really interesting to try and work with VR in that aspect. And I think now I know a bit more about Unity, I can learn some more on my own and try and figure that out to see if it'll work for that. Being able to talk to the tutors and just how freeing it was and feeling welcomed, even though we didn't understand anything at the beginning.
I feel like I learned a lot of stuff that I didn't know before. I've never worked with VR and I'm not very good with technology, but I think I want to keep trying to see if I can work with VR and gaming and see how I can maybe merge that with my acting practice, my theater practice, and see what works. But I feel like I got a lot out of it. The main benefit is that it sort of diversifies my actual skills. Like I said before, I'm not particularly very good with technology, so by doing a course like this and getting some insight into working with technology in this way, I think it just allows me to be more adaptable and flexible person and artist.
It's been so fun working on a project that's so different than everything else that I work on. I do a lot of animation or just painting, but being able to do both of those in a VR space using OpenBrush and Quill, Unity. More than anything, it's opened my eyes. I realized that there's more that I want to do. More spaces and more opportunities that I want to chase. And more stories I want to tell. I think that's cool.